Hello everyone, in this tutorial we are going to provide a solution to this bearing question. It was sent to me by a Facebook follower. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get started. The question reads, in a town, Chief X resides 60 meters away on a bearing of 57 degrees from the palace P, while Chief Y resides on a bearing of 150 degrees from the same palace. The residents of X and Y are 180 meters apart. We're asked to illustrate the information in a diagram. Find, correct to three significant figures, the bearing of X from Y, and lastly, the distance between P and Y. All right, first of all, we are going to start with the sketch. According to the question, X is on a bearing of what? 57 degrees from P. So we are going to start from P. So assuming we have a point P situated here, this is the palace. And remember, every single point has a north pole. So this is the north pole of point P. Then we are going to calculate 57 degrees from this point heading to X. You know that this is 90 degrees, right? So we would like to compute roughly 57. You know it is going to be an estimation. So something like this. So assuming that this angle here is 57 degrees. You know this is three figures. And the distance apart is 60 meters. All right, then the next point here should be where? Should be X. So this is point X. We are done with this one. Then the second one, it stated that the bearing of Y from the same point P is 150 degrees. So we are going to calculate 150 degrees from this point. This is 90. We know if you reach here is 180. So 150 should be somewhere here, roughly. So let's calculate it. This is just an estimation, and it also has a north pole. This is the north pole. Then from the question, it stated that the distance from X to Y is 180 meters. So let us connect X and Y together. Something like this. This is 180 meters. All right, so one thing you should remember is, you know, the bearing of this is 150, right? So from this north pole down to this line heading to Y is 100 and what? 150 degrees. This is point Y, remember. So we already have 57. So what should be this one? This will be 93 degrees, definitely. Because if you add this together, you're going to get 150. So the B part, we are asked to compute for what? The bearing of X from Y. So we would like to determine the bearing of X, but from where? From Y. If you want to calculate the bearing, always start clockwise from the north. So this is the north of Y. You go round, round, round till you come back to that line heading to X. Then you calculate everything. So we know that, let me remove this Y here. We know that on a straight line we have 180 degrees. So at the back here we should have 180 degrees. I remember that this angle here is what? Alternate to this angle. And everything there, remember, is 150 degrees. So the only angle we need to find is this interior angle. Let's call it theta. And we add all of these three angles to find the bearing. Since we are looking for theta, we can relate it to this side length, then take this angle and relate it to this using sine rule. All right, we have sine of the missing angle theta divided by its corresponding side length, which is 60 meters. This must be equal to sine of 93 degrees divided by 180 meters. So we can multiply both sides by 60, so that sine of theta is equal to 60 multiplied by sine of 93 degrees divided by 180 degrees. You can take your calculator, punch 60 times sine of 93 degrees divided by 180, or you can simply write everything at once by taking sine inverse of both sides. If you take sine inverse of both sides, to the left you have only theta, because we are looking for the theta. This is equal to sine inverse of everything to the right, 60 multiplied by sine of 93 degrees divided by 180. Punch everything, press sine inverse, then impute everything you can see here, and this will be approximately equal to 19.44 degrees. Therefore, the bearing of x from y is equal to, remember at the back we have 180, we have 150, then theta, everything there. We have 180 plus, we have 150 plus, lastly we have the theta, which is 19.44 degrees. And this is equal to 349.44 degrees. But remember, they said in three significant figures. Therefore, in three significant figures, we have 349 degrees. You write three significant figures. We are done with the first part, which is B Roman 1. Now we move to the second part, which is the Roman 2. It stated that we should find the distance between P and Y. So we are looking for this distance here. All right. To do that, first of all, we need to find this angle. What is this angle? We have already seen that theta is 19.44. So to find this other angle, remember the total angles in a triangle, the sum of all of them equals 180. So to find that missing angle, you can say this is equal to 180 degrees minus the two angles, 93 and 19.44, which is equal to 67.56 in two decimal places. So this particular angle is 67.56 degrees. So we can equally apply sine ratio to find this side length. So let's do that. We are looking for PY, right? So PY divided by the sine of the angle opposite to it. This is the angle opposite to it, which is 67.56. Sine of 67.56 degrees is equal to, you take the other combination, we can use this one or even this one. So let me use 180 and 93. 180 divided by sine of 93 degrees. Then we solve. By multiplying both sides by the denominator, here we have PY equal to 180 times sine of 67.56 degrees divided by sine of 93 degrees. Press everything in your calculator. According to my calculator, this is 166.598 and so on. In three decimal places, this is what we have. But they said in three significant figures. So this is 1, 2, 3. The next digit is after 5, so you round this up to 7. So this is equal to 167 meters, remember. Then you write three significant figures. And yeah, we have solved the question entirely. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.